The last month or so, I've been getting inundated with a specific influencer, not a female influencer. I don't like them, because they put in the work. No, I'm talking about a real fitness influencer that went viral for all the wrong reasons. His name? Wes Watson.
Men don't have tits!
No, I'm kidding. He's become irrelevant because he's gotten dethroned by AshtonHall. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages who should not be watching this episode, get ready for me to throw some hate salt on AshtonHall. But more importantly, let's talk about what not to do to get clout. Or maybe this was intentional. Let's find out. Los Skates.
Here's to show.
AshtonHall was a former bench warmer college football player that has gone to some extreme lengths to scrub the internet of anything from his past that could contradict his very real success as a fitness influencer online. But one thing we have learned throughout this internet age, once you post something on the internet, it stays there and it lives there forever. Thanks to Wayback Machine. See, everyone wants to go viral on the internet. In fact, there was a survey done in 2023 by Mourning that reported that 57% of Gen Zers would be influencers for a living if they had the opportunity. And the reality is, it's kind of hard to achieve to go viral, but the entry of opportunity is extremely low. You got a camera and a microphone? Scrap that. Do you have a smartphone? If so, put up a video and congratulations, you are now an influencer, especially if you get one person to watch you. I'm trying my best here. And that's exactly what AshtonHall did, but here's the catch. If you blow up and you go viral, you will get trolls to investigate you, dive into your past, find the dirty little secrets you're hiding, especially if you are lying by dropping a very creative comedic reel. Yes, you are not mistaken. He wakes up at 3:52 a.m. to prepare for the day. And yes, he just used sparkling water to rinse out his mouth after brushing his teeth. Why? Only Andrew Tate knows.
The only water I drink is sparkling water because sparkling water is for rich people.
4 a.m. on the balcony doing some half-ass push-ups. Look, I was going to give him my money. I was going to sign up to his program and he was going to earn my business. But after those push-ups, you lost me. Who am I kidding? No, you lost me when you showed up wearing a nose strip, and I don't even know what the lip strip was for, but it's very gay. 4:17 a.m. Stand and act like you're meditating. Got it. Stand and meditate, then sit down and meditate. Y'all realize it's been about an hour since you woke up? I'm just saying. Okay, I need to take some notes, all right? So take notes on a blank book. Got it. And then watch a sermon on your iPhone instead of on your TV. Oh, and don't forget, shirtless. This is so cringe, man. It's almost as bad as my humor, but hey, if I had that body of AshtonHall, best believe, you'd be seeing me doing every single video with my shirt off. By the way, his bro still has his nose strip on. Put the book back in the center of the shot that you push out initially in the scene. That's probably an editing mistake. But now, it's 5:30 a.m. Keep track of the time, y'all. If you're broke and you can't afford a cold plunge, grab a bowl, put some ice in it, and pour sparkling water in it and mix it up for some reason. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but then you dunk your face into it. And this is honestly stupid. After 12 minutes of dunking his face, he gets dressed for the gym. Got to look fancy, and he does. But it's very weird that he's getting the rings and the bracelets and stuff. Who puts that on to go to the gym? Usually you take that stuff off, right? Also, I don't know if you saw that, but he saved that nose strip. And his shirt says, worthy, just in case he forgot that he is worthy, or just in case you forgot that he is worthy. 1 hour workout done and no sweat, still pristine. Holy crap, this dude is amazing. Come closer. No, closer. Did y'all see that he floated in the air for 4 whole minutes before the water so graciously accepted his beautiful physique? Is he the second coming? Y'all realize there's only 2 options here in how he shot this video, right? He either has a camera person, which will make it a lot less cringy, or he put a camera on a tripod, then got into jacuzzi, then got out of jacuzzi, moved the tripod, then got back into the jacuzzi to then get out and move the tripod again for a different angle. Which means he's done this for every single scene in this clip. I'm going with the latter on this one. Shower scene. Of course you gotta add that when you have an amazing body like that, but did y'all notice that he never went to the bathroom?
You're goddamn right I did!
Saying the first thing that I do when I wake up and what most people do when they wake up is they go to the bathroom immediately. He didn't do that at all. Pool, jacuzzi, shower. One of those places he was urinating in. Most people would have commented on the fact that he's using a banana peel to wipe his face. I'm more focused on the fact that he broke off the banana piece to eat it instead of just putting the banana in his mouth like a normal person does, because he wants to seem less, you know, gay. Fellas, my guys, listen, there is nothing wrong with eating a banana in a regular way. This has become such a stupid trend amongst guys. A man put out the most laughable piece of content since Ty Lopez.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here.
Yet he's concerned about how he will look when he eats a banana. Stop the ridiculous homophobia. You peel the banana like this, and then you simply put it in your mouth.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Another face ice bath.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
10,000 of what? $10,000, 10,000 clients, 10,000 views, 10,000 what, Sway? 10,000 brain cells I lost by watching this ridiculous ass video.
Thank you.
And then it ends at 9:30 a.m. So this dude basically woke up in the ass crack of the morning to essentially do absolutely nothing for nearly 6 hours. I mean, besides the hour and some change of working out, he absolutely did nothing. I mean, technically he did shoot this cringy, stupid video, but this is not how real entrepreneurs and wealthy people behave in the morning. This is what a fake it until you make it entrepreneur thinks real entrepreneurs act like this, but it's not. Nevertheless, this video went viral and he got millions. When I say millions, he got millions of views and thousands of spoof videos off of this, which only elevated his ego to the status of Jesus?
I came here to address the nonsense. So many videos are being sent to me, duplicates of my videos. This is for the creators that are sick and tired of their work being copied. Listen to me well. You're either going to be a leader or a follower, and it's okay to be either one, but you have to choose. If you're going to be a leader, people are going to follow you. What is the issue? I realize that God has me here to lead, not to follow anyone, so that's what I'm gonna do. When I see somebody following the way, I should be hyped. Now, I'm not perfect by any means. I used to get pissed off. The running videos, the ASMR with workouts, I'm not gonna act like I'm a saint. I used to block anybody who was doing anything similar to me. That was me. I'm blocking them. Screw them. How could they copy my work? I worked so hard for this. What's wrong with this dude? Why do the same thing as me? What is up? Then I realized, bro, like, people follow Jesus. Why? Because he was great. As a Christian man, why are you angry if they're following you? Matter of fact, if you're doing something good with good intentions, this should be a great thing. So coming from someone who's been in your shoes, just know, if people are doing what you're doing after they see what you're doing is working for you, you're doing something right. Don't allow this to get you upset. This is the name of the game.
I mean, he did float in the air for about 4 minutes. If the Hawk Tui girl can go viral for bragging about her amazing BJ skills and throwing out a crappy meme coin, completely burning all her fans and having the president pardon her, then this cringy fitness influencer can go viral for his fake lifestyle and make a bag as well. But here's the warning for all of you content creators. Unless you create a channel purposely to remain ambiguous but still want to put out content,
Hello?
it's always best not to lie if you're trying to turn yourself into a believable brand and remain relevant and trustworthy for a long period of time, sustaining your career online. Have we now learned anything from the Liver King?
Primals, I'm making this video to apologize because I f***ed up, because I'm embarrassed and ashamed, because I lied.
Like any potential fraud, the internet is ruthless and it will dig up your past to put you in your place. You see, Ashton wasn't just a failed football player that got benched most of his college career. He also dropped out of college, allegedly, and also had a job at Pro Results, allegedly. He realized he was worth more than what they were paying him, allegedly. And he continued to work out and post consistently on social media to get followings, which has also caused some controversy.
You can mislead people into thinking that you got a physique that way. You can show your physique shredded, jacked, muscular, not tell anyone about how you actually got it, and convince them to buy your programs. You can get rich doing that, and then you can become a leader just like Jesus.
Well, natty or not, I don't really care, because even if he's on steroids, you still have to work out to achieve those results. People, you do understand that, right? It's not like you just shoot up and then all of a sudden you wake up and you're buff and you look like Arnold. But where you lose me, especially as a content creator, is when you begin to lie to sell a dream. Creating an image of something your consumer will never be able to achieve naturally is just wrong. You will see some results, don't get me wrong, but you won't get those AshtonHall results. And to get in shape, honestly, is relatively easy. It's simply 80% what you're eating, your diet, and 20% of just working out properly. And of course, having a healthy lifestyle, like, don't drink, don't do cocaine, the usual. But then again, I do see the numbers that Ozempic is doing these days, and they're making billions of dollars off of that thing. So I guess it's easier taking a shortcut these days and just do the Hollywood thing. Have you seen The View? They are all on it.
We can get rid of all of the things cardiovascular. Yeah. What's wrong with trying to do that?
Nothing.
You're wrong on this, R.
Also, the side effects are not horrible. But what does Kimberly Guilfoyle think of it? That's what I want to know.
She's going to Greece. She got a body now.
Yeah. Where does Elon Musk come and RFK Jr., two medical experts? Who are they?
Elon's right on this.
Elon's right on this.
Yeah.
Back to AshtonHall. I'm not going to lose track this time. I gotta give credit where credit is due, though. His morning routine video made a name for himself. Maybe not in the way he was intending it to, or maybe he did. Nevertheless, I'm sure he made some good money off of those AdSense dollars. And we won't know ultimately if he purposely did this cringy video to go viral or not. And if he does say he did it purposely, how can you trust anything that comes out of this man's mouth who pampers his face like a bitch? But going through his other content, I honestly don't think he intentionally made this video to be cringe. You see, when you go through his content, it's full of like recycled garbage advice or basic advice that you've seen millions of times. Usually taken out of one of those entrepreneur magazines or ChatGPT prompt. Here, let's go through some of his lifestyle entrepreneur advice.
5 things that you can incorporate into your life that's going to assure you to get better 100%. Just kind of like throwing some lifestyle in there, stuff like that. But today, how you can get better, what you can do in the future. If you're watching this video and you like it, first one is reading 10 pages a day minimum. Reading is very, very important, obviously. Reading the things that align with
reading 10 pages a day. Yeah, I don't like to read.
You're reading your book from your favorite influencer, your favorite entrepreneur, whoever. You're getting all of their information, so many years of information within 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, read books on grifters and millionaires. That will make you a millionaire as well. Cool, but which book would benefit me the most?
I'm reading the book 10X by Grant Cardone.
Man, get the out of here with that shit. Are you serious? Grant Cardone? Under no circumstance should you take anyone serious who recommends Grant Cardone. I'm not gonna even finish his advice video because it's lazy, generic advice. Here's a ChatGPT recommendation for you. You're welcome. There is nothing, and I mean nothing secret or groundbreaking about working out on a regular, reading more, getting good sleep, walk daily, drink water, and lay off caffeine and alcohol. It's not bad advice, it's just common sense advice. But that's not what got him into that beautiful apartment. I want Ashton to give me the real plug, which I got for you. Ashton is an influencer. Influencers influence you to buy into something, whether they are selling a physical product, a brand, or a service. The goal is to sell X, Y, and Z to you. In AshtonHall's case, he is selling himself as the brand. Do you want to be like AshtonHall? Do you want to live like him? If so, you can be just like him through his 3-tier fitness plan. The Train With Him plan is for the brokies, of course, and it only costs $3,300 for 12 months. You don't even get a call from Ashton on that level. Then you got the Diamond package for $5,500, and you do get a call apparently, but it's not always guaranteed by Ashton. Apparently, he's got a bunch of coaches who work for him. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true though, so allegedly. Wouldn't be surprised though. I've gone through a lot of courses where they do stuff like that. Andrew Tate's courses, just like that. If you are a baller and you're really serious about getting to AshtonHall's level of taking cold face plunges like it ain't nothing, then you got to drop $8,250 to be just like Ashton. And let's say you think his coaching is way too much, but you are a peasant. Phew, bottom feeder. I know a lot of you guys are watching on bottom feeders. I'm rich, so it doesn't matter. But Ashton loves you and he really cares about you. So if you got around $100 a year, you can sign up for this app called Burn and Build. Capitalism, baby. Like with any grifter, they have a ton of bait out there that you can consume for completely free and probably benefit from. And although I'm sure AshtonHall's goal wasn't to be cringy, the end result amounted to the same: clout. So much clout that he got to link up with Jimmy, aka Mr. Beast. Wow, the dude is kind of short. Hold up one second, I gotta see. How tall is this guy? It says 5'11". Damn. I thought he was like my height. There's some other sources saying he's actually 5'7". A lot of these buff dudes are short. It's crazy. Why even lie about that? This viral morning routine has made Ashton an overnight sensation, for better or for worse. I mean, this guy has the appearance, almost the whole full package. He's a good-looking guy who has an amazing physique, who likely doesn't have a degree in exercise science or physiology or biology or anything that's related to fitness, but he is buff. Steroids or not, he's in insane shape, so he clearly knows how to do something right. Whether his service is something worth nearly $10,000 of your hard-earned money or not is really subjective. It's really up to you. I'm sure for some of the coaches who have signed up for his program or these high-value clients that are willing to pay close to $10,000, it ain't nothing to them. But to the brokies, it's a lot. But this clout he received for being this amazing fitness influencer and entrepreneur who lives in his amazing high-rise, luxurious $17,000 a month condo that's oddly bare bones that he just got kicked out of for breach of contract probably brought him more negative attention than good attention, hence the video I'm doing right here. But believe it or not, there are still going to be dummies who are going to sign up for this program. If you believe everything that this guy says and says he is, then I have absolutely no empathy for you, because you are actively choosing to ignore all of the red flags. Let's just be real. This guy isn't a politician, and politicians are literally born to be liars. Every election is choosing the lesser of two evils. But now we got to treat YouTubers the same exact way. This AshtonHall dude is swimming in the same influence pool as Ty Lopez, Andrew Tate, and even Hawk Tuohy, in my opinion. A splash of luck, a dash of questionable tactics, and boom, 5 minutes of fame and quick cash. Some can sustain it longer than others, but it's marketing gold, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. Intentionally or not, AshtonHall is now known. Of course, getting your clout through lying is like playing with the devil and usually ends up with a metaphorical house of glass falling down and falling apart and breaking into millions of pieces like Wes Watson.
Get arrested for anything else, you'll be locked up in jail until your trial.
Okay, I just want to, just real quick.
Mr. Watson, please don't make any statement.
Trash, dude. Pull your shirt
Because
off.
I've been.
Tell me you're proud
Because
of
I've
yourself.
been to prison.
Jesus Christ!
Because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison.
Bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
He got what he wished for, and I'm happy for him. Because can we be a little transparent real quick? He probably was making over 6 figures a year by just doing his coaching stuff and etc. and his, social media marketing stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if he just graduated to 7 figures off of this. And do you really think he cares what other people think of him? No! He's internet famous. He's got clout. He's a good-looking dude, and he's in amazing shape. And now he probably has enough money to truly become what he believed he was. And hopefully he can spin this into something that's legit. Because the fake it until you make it online model clearly worked out for him. But let's be honest, the internet is a bloodbath of attention-hungry sharks all vying for your eyeballs and your wallet. And he has your eyes right now. And I hope he will take the millions he just made and maybe, I don't know, save it or invest it or put it into good use. Because if this path to success is to constantly lie, I could see him fading into the shadows with Liver King. So congratulations, Ashton. You, my friend, are a marketing genius. Now let me drop some wisdom from a certified broke rich guy's morning routine. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning to the sweet sounds of 14 kids and multiple baby mamas under one roof. If I'm lucky, I may get an hour of sweat and tears in the gym, mostly tears though. Definitely mostly tears, before preparing to go to work and do an 8-hour grind of tracking down HVIs and eliminating them like the Hitman game.
Good.
Then, I go back home, only to get financially fleeced.
Oh my God. I am never gonna financially recover from this.
And banished to a closet-sized room to rant about politics, pop culture, and crime, hoping that one day I make it to AshtonHall style of clout to sell, I don't know, my daily workout routine or daily plans or just daily thinking, I don't know. But do you think that kind of blurry authenticity would sell some sort of product or service? Yeah, I didn't think so. But before we close this out, I want to leave you with this. AshtonHall's intentionally or not tapped into a desire for self-improvement. He presented a polished, although unrealistic vision of success, in my opinion. While his methods are questionable, his hustle isn't. He saw an opportunity and he seized it. I can sit here and I can make a video on him because he tapped into the zeitgeist of our current pop culture and I'm gonna make fun of him. But he did something right here.
He ain't lying.
That entrepreneur's spirit is admirable, even if the execution is completely flawed. Maybe he'll learn, offer something genuine, or maybe he'll just fade away. Either way, his story reminds us that authenticity is valuable and honesty resonates more than manufactured perfection. So build your story with genuine effort and honest intentions. That's the real secret to a fulfilling life. So like, subscribe, and of course, hit that ding-a-ling to get notified every single time I drop a video. My name is Ludwig. I am the Intelligent Observer. And intelligence has absolutely nothing to do with the intelligence here, although I do consider myself quite smart. And I know a lot of crap about a lot of crap, and in today's episode was just pure grifting entertainment, and hopefully my fake persona resonated with you. And before you click away, I want you to comment below, because I have a question for you. Why do you think people on YouTube have their background drop with a bunch of books, whether it's green screen or not? Because it makes you think the person you're watching is smart. Stay real, and don't forget to brush your teeth with regular water.